really nice and bright in here tonight with the sunshine, the hottest day of the year so far. Perfect. So, as I was saying, I thought it would be lovely for us to do a really calming practice this evening. So we'll move slowly and we'll stay very grounded on the mat. We'll pretty much be lying down on your back the whole time and doing different stretches. So yes, you can get very comfortable. And just because this video will possibly go on YouTube as well, I'll just mention about the strap, even though you already know. So if anyone's practicing and you'd like to, if you have a strap with you, then get that ready. If you don't have a strap, then you can use like an old t-shirt or anything, some kind of material that you just can wrap around your foot for one of the stretches that we're going to be doing tonight. So this evening we'll be working through the hips and doing lots of spinal twisting, which is really calming and really detoxifying. And the theme of our class is going to be having compassion for yourself. So having compassion for yourself and the way that you practice your yoga asana postures. And so whenever we're moving really slowly with a more yin style practice, it does make it easier for you to focus your awareness on how you're moving. Because you're moving slowly, you can really slow it down and be very aware of each little movement. So I invite you to practice compassionately tonight. Now let's bring the hands to the heart center to begin. You could rest the hands on the chest, or you could bring the hands into a prayer mudra, your choice. And then just close your eyes to allow your attention to come inside of yourself. And begin to take some slower and deeper breaths. Showing compassion to yourself by allowing yourself this time to practice. If you have an intention for yourself in some way that you can be more compassionate towards yourself, and then set your intention now. And we'll chant together the Om mantra just one time. Take an inhale. Inhale and exhale. Bringing the hands down to the knees. Bring yourself into this seated posture with your heels in front of your knees, toes pointing forwards and feet hip distance apart. For seated cat and cow breathing, gently holding onto the knees. Have the inner thighs active, so rather than the legs just falling out to the side, you hold your legs slightly towards each other by activating the inner thigh muscles. Now take an inhale to lift your heart and lift your chin slightly. And with the exhale, roll down and back, rounding your spine and a little bit squeezing your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor area, Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin, your head. Exhale to roll down. Mula Bandha is the root chakra. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding. Taking two more. One more. And then from the exhale, you can roll all the way down, using your core strength to lie down on your back. And then hug the knees to the chest, keeping the knees a little bit out to the side towards the armpits. Knees out to the sides towards the armpits, that's it. And maybe even the elbows can come back towards the ground. And you can rest there and pull those thighs in towards your armpits. Close your eyes. Relax your spine, have your chin slightly down so the back of your neck is long. And breathe into your belly. If you prefer, you can have your hands underneath your knees, on the back of your thighs, if that's easier. Good. As you breathe into your belly, you can imagine to yourself a little mantra saying, I love my belly. I love my belly. As you breathe into your belly and you calm your body, I love my belly. We're taking one more slow, deep breath here. And then extend the heels up towards the ceiling. Reach up to take your two fingers, the peace fingers, index and middle, and hook the big toes. If you can hold onto your big toes. Good. Then open the knees wide and let the feet come out wide. This is happy baby pose. Pull down the knees towards the ground. So you should feel a good stretch inside of your hips. And aiming to press your heels up, straight up to the sky. If it's not possible to reach there, you can hold your ankles or the back of your thighs, for those who've got really tight hamstrings. Okay, now continue to meditate on breathing that love into your belly. Feeling your hips opening and softening with each exhale. Lovely. One more breath here. And then letting go of the toes, bring the knees together now and hug the knees and the thighs into the abdomen. Continue to breathe into your belly. One more breath into the belly. Relaxing your spine. Now bring the soles of the feet to the ground, hip distance apart, and the arms out to the side, a little bit like an aeroplane, but with the hands below your shoulder height. We will do windshield wipers, slow movement to twist the spine and stretch the outer hips. Take an inhale at the center. And exhale to lower the knees towards the right, but don't force them. They don't have to go all the way, just let them drop where they are. Inhale back up to the center. Exhale, lower the knees, just however far they're ready, to the left. Inhale up to the center. Exhale over to the right. Good, you can start turning your head and neck as well. So the head goes to the left, and the inhale up to the center, knees to the left and the head to the right. Great, keep moving at your own speed with your breath, loosening your outer hips. Next time you come onto the right hand side, stay there. And let the knees drop. Maybe the legs want to move into a more comfortable position where you can settle in this spinal twist. Have the shoulders maybe shuffling down slightly. Turn the head to the left and just focus on your breathing and letting your body melt into the ground. Okay, now with the inhale, come back up to the center. Take your time to exhale over to the left, the knees, and turn the head to the right. Stay there, allowing the legs and the hips to let go with each exhale. Focus on each breath. Relaxing with your exhale. With the next inhale, come back up to the center. And just ground your body through your lower back and your tailbone. Maybe press your lower back into the ground for a moment. And now let's focus on the Mula Bandha. So the Mula Bandha, for men it's located at the perineum, and for women it's located at the cervix. So you bring the attention there and you very gently squeeze that muscle, that area. And then soften. And then very gently squeeze again. We'll come up in bridge pose. Bring the arms down beside your body. Squeeze the Mula Bandha just really lightly. And inhale to lift your hips and your pelvis up as high as you can. Exhale to roll back down through your spine. 2 more times. Squeezing Mula Bandha. Inhale, lift up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower down. Now, ladies, if you have your period right now, then best not to practice with the Mula Bandha. Keep it really gentle. So on the next inhale, rise up to the top and hold this posture at the top. Activate your thigh muscles, inner thighs, core strength, and breathe into your rib cage. Now, option to shuffle the shoulders underneath, interlock the fingers, and lift the chest up really high. Calm, steady breath. Feeling strong and grounded. And lift up high with the inhale. And then roll the shoulders back out. With the exhale, roll down through your spine. And hug your knees one more time. Gently rocking side to side. Okay, so if you're working with a strap, keep your strap close by now to your right hand side or left if you're left-handed. And next we'll be practicing reclining pigeon pose. So you bring both feet onto the mat, hip distance apart. And then you take your right ankle and you cross it over your left knee. Ankle, just the ankle onto the knee. Yeah, that's it. Take the 2 hands, so the right hand goes in through the middle, in between the hole in the gap. Interlock the fingers behind the thigh. If you're not able to reach there, this is where you can use a strap as well. And relax your left leg. Just let that left leg come all the way down and relax. Relax the foot. Relax the foot. Let go of the toes and the foot. Just let that foot relax. That's it. Relax the right leg. Breathe into your belly. Close your eyes. Notice where you're stretching. And imagine that you're softening those muscles with your exhale. And with each exhale, there's an option to pull that thigh closer to your chest to deepen the stretch in the outer hip and maybe through the back of the right leg, the lower back. Continue to meditate on breathing into your belly, softening your legs and your hips. You're welcome to stay here, or you can extend the left leg up, press the heel up and hold on to the calf muscle, interlock the fingers at the calf muscle. If it's not reachable, keep the hands behind the thigh, but just extend the leg up. If you find that your shoulders come up too high to reach the calf, then just hold on to the back of the thigh, yeah, and then press the heel up to the sky to stretch the calf muscles. Lovely. Taking a few breaths here. Okay, now bending the left knee, bring the left foot back down to the ground and the right foot down. Take a moment if you need to just release and soften the legs, give them a little movement. And then cross the left ankle over the right. Bring your left hand in through the middle of your leg and interlock the fingers behind the right thigh. Then relax the right leg, let the foot go, let the leg go, soft, both legs soft, and start to feel that stretch. With your eyes closed, breathe into your belly, soften with the exhale, the hips and the legs. And as the body starts to respond and the hips loosen, you can maybe pull the thigh closer with the exhale. And then for the next stage of the posture, extend the heel up to the sky. You could keep your hands interlocked behind your thigh, or if it's easy to reach to the calf, then go ahead and reach to the calf, or maybe even the ankle or the foot. Just see where your range of movement is. Feel that lovely stretch all through the back of the leg, calf muscle. Okay, now bringing the right foot back down, release both of the legs. We'll bring another spinal twist in here. So cross your right knee over your left. Straighten the legs down a little and maybe just hook the toes around the ankle if the toes will hook. If they don't hook, that's okay. Now, keeping both shoulders on the ground, turn the head to the right and lower the knees over to the left. Close your eyes, melt into your twist. Focus on each breath. And as you're twisting here, contemplate for a moment on how you can be more kind to your body right now. How can you show yourself some compassion? If you're listening to your body, you're giving it what it needs. And these spinal twists are really good for digesting old thoughts and feelings, food and air. It's like you're wringing yourself out, clearing yourself out, releasing the old to make way for the new. And really kindly to yourself, take a lovely deep inhale. And then carefully uncross the toes and the legs. Come back to the center, really carefully. Bring both feet on the mat again, so your body is in the center. Let yourself ground in the middle. And when you feel ready, cross your left knee over your right. Straighten your right leg slightly and try and hook the toes around the ankle, just see if that's available. Turn the head to the left and lower the knees to the right. And let your body open up in its own sweet time. There's no need to force anything or rush anything. Just be with the sensations, be with the breath, and be present with the experience. Asking yourself, how can I be more kind and compassionate towards myself right now? And the longer you stay here, you may notice how the body responds by softening, gradually going deeper. So in a moment we'll be coming out of this posture. Let's take another breath. And then uncross the toes. Carefully make your way back to the middle, in the center. Hug the knees to the chest. So now we'll be extending one leg up to the sky, and again you might like to use your strap here. So if you've got your strap with a little loop, you can put that over the foot, over the arch of the foot, with the right foot first. And just holding below where you have it tied with your hand. So you're trying not to put any tension in your shoulder or your arm, you're just holding lightly. Bring the left foot onto the ground with the knee bent. Great. Left arm out to the side to support you on the floor. And then press the heel up to the sky, straightening that leg straight up from your hip in a straight line. Pressing the heel up to the sky. And then you should feel a stretch in your calf muscles and your hamstrings. Relax your toes. And keep lengthening up through your heel from your hip. Great. And close your eyes and breathe. And you can feel your hip melting into the ground. And that really subtle deepening of the stretch as you just slightly extend the heel up. It's just subtle movement, but so powerful. Focus on your breathing. Focus on the sensations that you're experiencing with kindness and compassion towards yourself. Now from here, we'll be bringing this right leg over to the right. So keep your anchor with your left hand on the floor and your left foot on the floor, pressing down and pressing both of your hips into the ground. You start to lower this leg out to the right. And this is going to stretch inside the inner thighs, and I won't be surprised if you're not going to go as low as my leg. I've worked quite a lot on opening already, so you might be a lot higher than this. That's normal. Just be where you feel that edge is for you. You'll stretch inside your thighs. Really nice. And the same thing, just watch as the body responds and gradually makes its way further into this stretch, into this opening. There's no rush. Let your body show you the way rather than you forcing it. You'll feel the alignment that's right for you. Just keep softening and breathing. Okay, a couple more breaths here, if it feels okay. And then to come out of the pose, bend the knee. Bend the knee, be really careful, coming back up to the middle, releasing your strap and bringing the right foot to the ground. Take a moment to ground all of your energy again back to the middle. And just see if you can feel any difference between your two legs and your two hips. And then take your strap and bring it over the bridge, the arch of the foot, the left foot. Forgot that name then. The arch of the left foot. Bring the right arm out to the side to support you. Okay, and then really straighten, extend up through the heel, keeping the heel directly on top of your hip. Press the heel up to the sky. Lovely. Soften the back of your knee. So you're not pushing into the back of your knee. That actually takes away from the stretch in the hamstring. Feel the hamstring stretching and the calf stretching. And then close your eyes and just be with every single breath, every sensation. And then in a moment we'll be moving that leg over to the left. And now when you feel ready, start to extend the leg over to the left side, straight line from your hip. Keep on extending the heel. Let the hip open in its own sweet time. No forcing. You're surrendering into this stretch. And it's likely you'll notice a difference from one side to the other. Getting to know your body, which one's more open. How can I be more kind and compassionate to my body? How can I be gentler with my body? Okay, so when you feel ready, you bend that left knee to come back to the middle. Remove your strap Place both feet on the ground with the arms down beside your body again. Notice how it feels now in both legs and hips. Now we're going deeper into a spinal twist by bringing the legs together. Cross the right knee over the left. Bring the arms out to the side again, sorry. Okay, have the arms out to the side. Cross the right knee over the left. Now maybe you can wrap your toes around with your knees bending close to you. This takes it deeper. You lower the knees to the left and turn the head to the right. Keep letting your shoulder come down. Maybe you'd like to turn the palm of the hand up. Listen to your body as it asks you for what it needs. Give it what it needs. Concentrate, meditate on 3 more breaths. Bring the hands onto the mat, uncross the toes, carefully come back to the center, into the middle. Realign yourself into the center. Take a moment and then cross the left knee over the right, maybe wrapping the toes around the ankle. Lower the knees to the right and the head to the left. Okay, and ready to come back up and cross the ankles, the toes, come back to the middle. Realign to the center and ground down through the feet, through the lower back. Good. Now hug the knees, really squeeze the thighs into the belly. Breathe into the belly. Now final asana tonight will be Pavanmuktasana, Interlock the fingers on top of the right knee, bring the left foot down, and maybe even extend the left leg all the way down to relax the left leg. Call this thigh to your ascending colon, the intestine that travels up on the right side. Feel the pinching in your hip maybe. Let the elbows come in and down, let the shoulders relax. You're using your bicep strength to pull. Without forcing tremendously, just really drawing the thigh in. Good. Keeping everything aligned with your head and neck in the middle. Breathe into your belly. Feel your belly rise like a balloon with your inhale. Feel your belly fall with your exhale. Okay, then change sides by bringing the right knee down and the left knee up. Change the lock of your fingers. Pull that left thigh to your chest and then extend the right leg down. Just keeping everything in the middle with the head and the neck. Breathe into your belly. Feel the belly rise with the inhale and fall with the exhale. Okay, now bringing both knees and thighs up together one last time, squeezing in about 3 deep breaths into your belly here. And then let go of the legs, stretch out into Shavasana. And it's a pretty hot day, so maybe you don't need a blanket today, but if you'd like anything just for coziness, a sarong or something like that is nice. Thin material, maybe a cushion under your head or your shoulders, maybe a bolster under your knees. Let the body settle into the most comfortable place. And as you lay here, I will guide you through a practice of Yoga Nidra for compassion, for kindness and compassion towards yourself, which eventually leads to a natural feeling of kindness and compassion towards others. So for now, just let this body settle again into the most open and comfortable position. And let the attention be on the breath. Let the attention be on the breath, coming in through the nose, traveling down through the throat, and traveling into the lungs, and into the belly, and then as that breath leaves, the belly falls to the ground, the lungs draw back in, the air comes up through the throat and out through the nose. Follow this process of breathing. And then let all of the attention be with the belly now, just with the belly. As the air comes in, the belly rises and expands like a balloon. And as the air leaves, the belly deflates to the ground. Imagine now that in the center, where the stomach lives, there's a little light shining. And a little light that grows into a big beaming light. The very center of you, at the core of your being. Now with your inhale, bring that light up to the center of the chest. And with the exhale, bring it back down to the belly. With the inhale, bring the light up to the center of the chest. And with the exhale, down to the belly. With the inhale up to the center of the chest. And with the exhale, down to the belly. Now with the inhale up again to the center of the chest. And with the exhale, dropping deeper into the center of the chest. Dropping into the center of the chest with the light here. with your intention, this light can expand and grow across the whole of your chest, filling your chest with light. And now with the next in-breath, draw that light up in between the eyebrows. And with the exhale, dropping back down into the center of the chest. With the inhale, up into the space between the eyebrows. And with the exhale, down into the center of the chest. And with the inhale, up to the space between the eyebrows. And with the exhale, down to the center of the chest. Now with the inhale, up to the center of the eyebrows. Let the attention drop into the center of the eyebrows with the exhale. Dropping deeper into that space between the eyebrows. With the light shining bright in the center of the eyebrows, center of the brain. And this light is filling your forehead. Light expanding through the whole of the middle of the head. And now with the next inhale, bring the attention up to the top of the head. And with the exhale, down to the soles of the feet. With the inhale, up to the top of the head. And with the exhale, down to the soles of the feet. With the inhale, up to the top of the head. And with the exhale, coming back to the belly. Dropping into the belly. Inhaling here. And then with the exhale, bring the attention down to the pelvis. Shining a light in the pelvis. Now with the inhale, come up into the heart space. And with the exhale, drop back down into the pelvis. Inhaling light up into the heart. Exhaling light down to the pelvis. Creating a circle of light energy with the inhale up into the heart, through the front of the body maybe, and with the exhale down into the pelvis, maybe down through the back of the body. Follow your own intuition. With your inhale, this light energy travels up into the heart. Now with the exhale, the light energy travels down into the pelvis. Follow this circle of energy. This traveling light in your body is carrying the qualities of love for yourself and compassion for yourself, of deep respect for yourself, and an acceptance of all that is in this light energy circle from the pelvis to the heart, and the heart to the pelvis, There's acceptance, compassion, and love. And now on the next out breath, as you come down to the pelvis, and stay here at the pelvis, and imagine that you are planting a little seed of a white lotus flower. A white lotus flower seed in your pelvis. And imagine as if the time is speeding up and you're watering this seed and you see the sun nourishing and nurturing the little seed. Your white lotus flower starts to grow. A white lotus flower blooming in the center of the pelvis. All the petals unfurling to reveal the most beautiful, pure white lotus flower. Resting here in the center of the pelvis. The fragrance and the tenderness of the white lotus flower. Now as you take your next in-breath, the attention travels up again into the heart center, where you plant a little seed again of a white lotus flower in the center of the chest, at the heart center. A white lotus flower seed being watered, nourished and nurtured to grow healthy in the center of the chest. The petals unfurling in your flower until the flower is fully open and resting at the heart center. The white lotus flower symbolizes purity, innocence, youthful vitality, and a sweet, delicate fragrance that holds the most pure innocence. True compassion, true love and care for self and others. So as you breathe in through your nose, you can notice again that your belly rises and falls with your breath. And as you exhale, you can notice the back of the body here resting on the ground, supported by this earth. And as you breathe in, you can feel the lightness of the front of the body, the softness and the lightness in the front of the body. And as you exhale, you can feel the heaviness and the weight of the ground, of the back of the body, as you exhale. As you inhale, feeling the lightness on the front of the body. And as you exhale, feeling the heaviness on the back of the body. And you can feel both these sensations in the body at the same time now. The lightness and the heaviness. And recognizing that this body is made up of both of these qualities, lightness and heaviness, light and dark, masculine and feminine, polar energies existing at the same time in this beautiful sacred body of yours. And with this realization now, it's as if the whole body is filling with light. As if the whole body is filling with light, coming home to yourself, coming home to yourself. Feeling each breath. And the love that is held in each breath. Each time your body breathes itself naturally. You don't have to do anything, your body will breathe. This is how the body has love and compassion for itself. It wants itself to be well and happy and healthy with all of the nutrition that it needs. Your body is naturally made up of love and compassion. Each time the breath comes in, it's like a little loving kiss for the body. Each time the breath goes out, a loving goodbye. Each time the breath comes in, a loving kiss for the body, a hello, a welcome for the body. And each time the breath goes out, a loving goodbye, a letting go. Each inhale is a loving welcome for the body, and each exhale is a loving goodbye. And soon this practice of Yoga Nidra will be coming to an end. Soon this practice of Yoga Nidra will be coming to an end. So as you lay here in this conscious awareness that is Yoga Nidra, just witness this space that you are in right now. This awareness that is Yoga Nidra, yogic sleeping, awareness with deep restfulness, the conscious state of awareness that is Yoga Nidra. Just witness this place. Nothing to do, just be here. Just be here with the loving awareness. With a loving awareness, and start to wake up and bring the attention back to the whole of the body. To feel this body resting here on the ground, and to feel the skin wrapped all around this body. And the fingertips and the toes, and the hands and the feet, the arms and the legs. It's also in the head. Welcome yourself back from this practice now. This practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. This practice is complete. You don't have to move at all. You can stay here a little longer. Just be aware that soon you'll be moving. And introduce that movement really lovingly with loving awareness to the body. Stretching and rolling and hugging yourself. Make your way to roll onto your side. And then come up to sit in an easy pose, keeping your eyes closed. We'll practice a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing to bring energetic balance. So using your thumb and your baby finger and your fourth finger, bend the two middle fingers in, index and middle finger bending in, and then bring the hand in front of the face. Take an inhale, cover the right nostril with the thumb. Sorry, and exhale. I'm sorry, I made that wrong. Now, exhale. I was concentrating on your hand. Bring your right thumb onto your nostril, then inhale through the left. That's it. Close the left nostril. Exhale through the right. That's fine. Inhale through the right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Release the hand. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Follow your breath yourself. Holding a loving awareness as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Now let's bring the hands back to the heart center as you began the practice the same way. Maybe you'd like your hands in prayer. Or chant the closing mantra. Om Akanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatparam Nashitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May we carry this loving awareness and this compassion for ourselves into whatever comes next, whether it be doing something or just sleeping, just carrying that loving awareness and compassion into whatever comes next. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. I could stay there all night.